Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have incredible luck, while others struggle to attract the opportunities they desire? The answer might lie in the power of intention and the alignment with our inner energy field. According to Jacobo Grinberg, we live in a network of consciousness that responds to our deepest beliefs. Every thought, every desire is like a stone thrown into a pond, creating ripples that influence the people around us and the events that cross our path. Today we are going to explore how you can use this subtle force to attract the people, opportunities, and situations you truly want. Get ready to create a life full of synchronicities and abundance, because when we are in harmony with ourselves, the universe conspires to bring us the blessings we deserve. Let's start with intention, that subtle force that lies at the core of every thought and every emotion. Just as water takes the shape of the container that holds it, our reality adapts to the vibrations we emit. The key is to become aware of this and to understand that we can attract what we want if we know how to properly align our energy. Think, for example, of a moment when you thought of someone you hadn't seen for a long time, and suddenly that person wrote to you or appeared in your life. Has that ever happened to you? This is not an isolated coincidence but a glimpse into how our connection with the universe works. The energy we emit through our thoughts and emotions is a bridge that links us to people and circumstances resonating with that vibration. Becoming aware of your intention opens up a world of possibilities. You may be wondering how to start using this connection consciously. It all begins with an inner decision. Choosing what you want to attract. And this is not a superficial desire but a choice that involves your mind, your heart, and most importantly, your soul. To attract the people and events you wish for, your energy must match the frequency of what you want to manifest. Imagine you are holding a remote control in your hands, able to tune your life into different frequencies. Every thought, every emotion is like a button you press. Do you choose the frequency of peace, love, and prosperity, or are you tuned into fear, doubt, or lack? This is where our real power lies, in the choice of what we want to experience and in the ability to vibrate accordingly. Let me tell you a story to illustrate this concept. Florence Scovel Shinn, a pioneer of positive thinking, spoke about a woman who, overwhelmed by doubts and fears, came to see her. Her fiancé had suddenly decided he no longer wanted to marry her. Florence gave her an unexpected piece of advice. Act as if nothing had changed. Live as if your wedding were still going to happen. Although skeptical, the woman decided to trust. She bought her dress, the accessories for the honeymoon, and began to see herself as someone worthy of love and esteem. A few days later, something surprising happened. Her fiancé came back, apologized, and reaffirmed his love. What happened? By living in a state of love and abundance, she changed her inner frequency and attracted the experience she desired. Her reality did not change by chance, but because she shifted her focus, let go of fear, and embraced the certainty of being loved. How can you apply this in your own life? Observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Every day, take a few moments to close your eyes, breathe deeply, and ask yourself, what am I tuned into today? Is my energy an invitation to abundance, peace, and love, or does it reflect fear, impatience, or lack? Remember, what you focus on grows. If you align yourself with trust and abundance, you will attract people and events that match that vibration. But if you stay in an energy of doubt or scarcity, that is exactly what will repeat in your life. This process is subtle but powerful, and it invites us to take responsibility for our inner state. This is where the concept of self-image plays a fundamental role. If you believe you do not deserve love, you will attract experiences that confirm that belief. But if you change your perception of yourself and see yourself as worthy and complete, as the woman in the story did, the people and situations in your life will begin to reflect that change. To align your energy in a practical way, I invite you to try a simple exercise. Close your eyes and imagine that you are already living what you desire. See every detail in your mind, but feel it with your heart, not just your mind. Feel the joy, peace, and love you would experience in that ideal situation. Let this image become alive through your emotions, not just your thoughts. When you visualize with your heart, you emit a much stronger and more authentic vibration. The universe does not only respond to what we think, but also to what we feel. Attracting what you want is not just about momentary intention, but about maintaining that vibration consistently over time. Imagine your life as a garden. Every thought, every emotion, every belief is a seed you plant. Over time, these seeds become experiences. But if you plant seeds of love today and seeds of doubt or fear tomorrow, the garden becomes confused and does not know what to produce. One of the biggest obstacles to attracting what we want is the excessive need to see the desire come true immediately. When we want something too intensely but from a place of lack, we create resistance that blocks its arrival. Paradoxically, the more we obsess over an outcome, the harder it becomes for it to happen. This is where the power of detachment comes in. Detachment does not mean stopping wanting, but freeing yourself from the fear and tension that it must happen in a certain way or at a certain time. When you let go, you trust the flow of the universe and allow life to arrange itself to bring you what is best for you. Remember that the universe often has a broader vision and may have something even better in store. To practice detachment, start each day with a moment of gratitude, acknowledging the blessings already in your life. By focusing on what you already have, rather than what you lack, you send a message of abundance. And from that frequency, your desires come more easily. There are many stories of people who, after letting go of their grip on a desire, saw it come true almost as if by magic. One such story is about a man who wanted a career change. For months, he sent out dozens of applications and filled his mind with anxiety and worry. Finally, tired of the frustration, he decided to let go. He focused on his personal growth, devoted his energy to learning new skills, and improving his well-being. A few months later, he received a call from a company he had never thought of, with an offer better than anything he had imagined. That is the power of detachment. When you stop clinging, you create space for the universe to bring you what is best, often in unexpected ways. To detach, you must be convinced that you deserve what you desire. Self-esteem and confidence are two fundamental pillars in the manifestation process. If deep down you doubt your worth, you are unconsciously sending out signals of resistance that prevent your desires from materializing. Before working on the outside, it is essential to work on the inside. Start by questioning your limiting beliefs about yourself. Do you have recurring thoughts telling you that you are not good enough? These thoughts are like small energetic barriers that block your ability to receive. The universe responds to how you see yourself. If you see yourself as valuable and whole, you will attract people and situations that reflect that love and respect. Another key element to attracting the people and events you want is to manifest from a place of authenticity. This does not mean trying to become someone you are not to attract certain things into your life. It means connecting with the purest version of yourself, the one who already has within them the ability to create the life they want. Imagine life as a mirror that always reflects your authentic vibration. If you try to project an image that is not yours, you may attract situations that seem satisfying on the surface but do not bring true fulfillment. On the other hand, when you present yourself as you are, honest with yourself and aligned with your deepest values and desires, you begin to attract people and situations that truly and lastingly resonate with you. A question you can ask yourself each day to nurture this authenticity is, what do I really want? This simple question helps you distinguish superficial desires from those that bring real meaning and purpose to your life. Often, people fail to manifest because their desires are not authentic. They do not come from within. Sometimes we want things without knowing when or why we started wanting them. Being clear about what you truly want is more important than it seems. Another essential principle to attract what you want is to make space. Just as a river flows freely when its path is clear, your life needs space for the new to arrive. This means not only emotional detachment but also physical and mental. Let go of what no longer resonates with you, relationships, beliefs, material possessions, or even thought patterns. When you make space, you send the universe a clear message. You are ready to receive the new. This is a practice you can apply every day. Sit for a few minutes, close your eyes, and ask yourself, what can I let go of today? Allow yourself to release any burden, expectation, or belief that no longer serves you. Make it a daily ritual of letting go, and little by little, you will see space open up to welcome what you truly desire. And of course, patience is an essential ingredient in any manifestation process. In a world where we often expect immediate results, knowing how to be patient and trust the process is a true skill. Remember, the universe is always working in your favor, and every true desire planted in the heart has its perfect moment to bloom. Cultivating patience does not mean being inactive. On the contrary, it means acting from a place of faith. When you believe that everything unfolds at the right time, every action you take is infused with serenity and determination, not fear or haste. Acting as if you are already on your way to the reality you desire, without forcing anything, is the true power of manifestation. Remember, attracting the people and events you wish for is not an act of external control, but an act of inner alignment. The life you want begins to take shape when you vibrate at a frequency of authenticity, gratitude, detachment, and faith. You are like a magnet. You attract what you emit. The more peace, love, and trust you carry within you, the more you will see people and experiences come into your life that reflect that energy. Every action you take, every practice you adopt, is a way of honoring the power you have to create your reality. Transformation happens when you decide to see yourself as someone who deserves the best, who is already whole, and who can live in abundance and fulfillment. That is why I invite you today to make yourself a promise. Be aware of your vibration, act out of love, and release what no longer serves you to make room for the new. You have the power to attract the life of your dreams.